to my third point and final point of this video. In that argument that was made by the academic, where we have the social engineer at the top, i.e. the Scottish Government, and we have the social bricklayer at the bottom, i.e. the social enterprise, there's also an additional social construct or a social typology that is argued in academia, and it is the social constructionist. Now, the social constructionist look at what is available, and it looks to develop a system to integrate and to co-produce a network that works together between the social constructionist, social engineer, and the social entrepreneur. So, i.e. we have something that works between the Scottish Government and between the third sector, i.e. the fourth sector, the social enterprise sector. That is effectively, guys, what I argue in this book. I argue that the Scottish Government's current policy agenda isn't working. I argue that the third sector no longer has the resources or the capacity to implement what it wants to implement, which is a well-being economy. Obviously, my argument is that we should move towards a well-being circular economy, and I use the resources gained from recycling to fund part of the well-being economy that is required. As I said, guys, I don't know how this is going to go down in regards to the platforms pushing it out, but that is where I am, and it has to be said. We are in a situation right now, heading into the parliamentary session, where academia and the third sector are basically making the exact same point. The third sector does not have the resources or capacity to do what it wants. As a result, what we are seeing is burnout. We are seeing short-term projects, and we are seeing an ever-changing economy where people who have long-term conditions or are disabled are being excluded. How we got here, guys, is obviously up for debate. What we do now is clear. We must move towards a social constructionist based typology which implements a new social enterprise network into the framework of Scottish society. Thank you for